What is up, Imperial Radio crew? I'm back again doing a fun little YouTube video, doing another tier maker. As you can see, I'm on the tier maker website, and if you saw the last video we put up, we did a tier maker, a tier thing on the on what was it? Favorite Jedi, top Jedi. This one's a little different. This is a fun one I found. I had never actually done this one before. It's most iconic Star Wars scenes. I'm doing it based on most iconic slash my favorite slash what I think are the best scenes, not necessarily iconic, I guess. It's kind of what are the best scenes in Star Wars. It goes all the way up to looks like the Last Jedi, I think. Yep, because they got this one here and they got Force Awakens here. I don't think it has Rise of Skywalker though, not that I can see. Nope, it's just up to Last Jedi, but there wasn't any up with Last Jedi or I'm Rise of Skywalker. I mean, um, this is so it goes up to Last Jedi all the way from prequels to Last Jedi. So that'll be fun. Um, yeah, we'll just head right into this one. So I changed the tiers already. Did the best, great, good, okay, and oh my god, I can't watch. That's not gonna be very many. There aren't very many things in Star Wars that I don't typically like. There may be a few though, so stick around and see. We're just gonna go right down the line. We're gonna start with Obi-Wan versus Vader on the Death Star. This is iconic as heck. As far as the scenes go, just as far as how good they are is kind of what the main thing I'm doing it off of. How good they are, how much I like them, and I guess iconicness shares a little bit of it. I'm gonna put this one in the great for now. Might shift it around. Don't know if it'll go up or down. I'm gonna put it in great because it's his Obi-Wan self-sacrifice. It's one of the biggest points in that movie. It's just a really fun scene. It's a little outdated though. The lightsaber fight is pretty bad. But you know, it was 1977, so what can you say? Next one is Count Dooku versus Yoda. I imagine this is counting Count Dooku Yoda and then Count Dooku versus also Obi-Wan and Anakin, but because I don't see that in here, and that's pretty iconic, so I will count it as both those things. Um, the Anakin and Obi-Wan versus Count Dooku fight was a lot of close-ups, a lot of not the best stuff. Yoda made it a lot better. The CGI some people didn't like. I didn't care. You know, I was a kid watching this, so I want to put it in the good tier. This is good. This isn't great like it is up here, but it's definitely good. Okay, we got. I think there's multiple. Is this the only? There is. Okay, okay. There's multiple of Mustafar scenes. So this one is going to be obviously um, Obi-Wan chopping down Anakin. This one right here is just I'm gonna say that's the main fight. This is the with Anakin and Padme, and that's the only thing I see out of Mustafar. So um, I think this is gonna be the whole "You were my brother, Anakin." Oh, the whole high ground and all of that, the whole end of the fight. This to me is some of the best in Star Wars, but I think this might go up and down. I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna put it ahead of this fight for right now. That's just really good stuff. Now this scene's not so iconic, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the Last Jedi, but this scene here with Rey and Kylo fighting the Praetorian Guards was actually really enjoyable. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna go for a surprise one here because I'm really not a big Last Jedi guy. But this one I'm gonna put in the great. The cinematography in this scene was great. Actually, no, I got to move it one down because I really didn't like right before this when Snoke was killed off. I thought that was really stupid. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that down. I'll put it ahead of this one though, just because of this part right here where they're actually fighting. But the part with Snoke and get him getting killed with the lightsaber turning, not gonna lie, I thought that was pretty stupid. But yeah. All right, so this is just the actual Anakin Obi-Wan fight. I'm gonna put it right up here, and I'm gonna put it right behind the scene with Obi-Wan right there. This is with Anakin, and he's talking with Padme, and I guess this is kind of the whole like the part with him and Padme, and then maybe him and talking to Obi-Wan, I guess. But this is him choking out Padme, so that's a pretty. This scene is Not as good as the rest of the interaction between. This has some of the more cringy dialogue in this part, so I'm gonna put it in the good. I'm not even gonna put it ahead of Yoda and Count Dooku. All right, so this is the Hoth battle. I think this is the entire Hoth battle as far as I can see, because I don't see anything else with Hoth or anything like that. Um, this is good. I mean, it's a good slash great scene. I know it's gonna go on one of those two, but it's I like Empire Strikes Back. It's not my favorite movie, but I mean I like it. I respect it. But this scene, it was great. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know. It was interesting, but I don't know if it really goes up like in the best. I would say it's in the good category. I'd say I'd put it like right here. There's definitely parts in the movie that are better than that. Sarlaac scene. This whole thing is actually pretty fun to watch. Um, it really serves no purpose though in the story, if you think about it. I guess they go and get Han, but um, for the most part, it doesn't really help the rest of the movie. It's just kind of a thing that they do before they go into the main thing. I'm gonna put it in the good, and I'm gonna put it right after that fight. All right, so this is the Death Star going blowy uppy. um, this one to me is I mean this is iconicness right here. It's not my favorite scene, but it's a great scene nonetheless. It's definitely probably one of the most iconic on this entire board besides this one right here. But I mean, I don't know where that's going. I'm gonna put it in the great. I'm gonna say it slightly better than this, but not better than this. This is top tier. Well, not really, because it's not. These might move too. This we kind of have to gauge where everything's gonna fit before we can give it its final stand. Okay, this is with Vader. Luke and Vader. They are. Vader just sacrificed himself and killed the Emperor, and Luke is taking off his helmet so he can see him with his own eyes. That part. So this is some strong stuff. Um, I just don't know. I don't know if it can go up in the best of the best though. So I'm gonna say it's pretty heart wrenching, or pretty. It's not heart wrenching necessarily. It's pretty. It's happy and sad at the same time, and they did a pretty good job with it. I'll put it up here in the great. Um, this is the I find your lack of faith disturbing. Very quotable line, very memeable line. But to me, this scene is. I mean, it's okay. There's just nothing all that iconic about it. I guess it probably belongs in the good. I'll put it in the good. It might move down though as we go on. All right, Rancor Pit. This is a good scene. I'm gonna say this probably also goes in the good. The good stuff. Um, I think this is actually I don't which this is the first Death Star I think exploding. Right? Huh, that's interesting. I actually don't know. I don't remember which one. One of them explodes vertically and then one does horizontally, I thought, but I don't remember. Um, yeah, Rancor. I kind of lost my train of thought there. This one to me is gonna go here in the good. It's probably gonna go probably like that, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that for now. All right, so I'm thinking, don't crucify me on this one, but I think this must be the second Death Star because I don't see anything about the first one. The first one has got its own thing. I know this is the first one because you can see the full Death Star in the corner there. This one I think might be the second one exploding in Return of the Jedi. So we're gonna count it as that. Maybe it's not, but I think that's what we're gonna use it as. This is a good scene. This is probably one of the best space battles until Rogue One, so it's definitely good. I'm gonna put it like right here because this is counting the space battle, I think. Well, no, so does this, I guess. Well, this is just it's a trap, but that's a lot of the space battle. Maybe I better move it down a little bit because the space battle is actually the good part, not necessarily the Death Star stuff. I'll move it like right. I'll put it like right here. All right, we got Vader sacrificing himself to destroy Palpatine. This is a great scene. This probably goes probably there. Um, if it was up to me, like just off my own opinion, I'd probably put it like right there. But I think the Death Star is pretty iconic, so you got to give it some kudos. This is actually a great scene. I've always liked this scene. It was just Luke and Leia looking out. Um, it was kind of a happier scene to um, kind of overplay the really dark undertone from the rest of the movie. So let's let's go ahead and put that one. Oh, that's a tough one because I really like it, but it's not the most iconic, I guess. We'll put it in the good. We'll put it like right here. I'm actually being very fair to the original trilogies, as big of a as big as a prequel Homer that I am. So, um, this is the scene at the end of Attack of the Clones, my favorite Star Wars movie. Um, this is a good scene. There's definitely scenes. I'm really sad because my favorite scene in all of Star Wars isn't actually in here, so that sucks. Um, but my favorite scene in all Star Wars is the Geonosis arena where all the Jedi show up and there's like 200 Jedi and they all ignite their lightsabers. That's awesome. That's my favorite scene in all of Star Wars. Um, yeah, this is the end when they see all the clones and the mass army and Yoda's like, "We got the Clone Wars have," or whatever. It's a good scene. It's not. It's a pretty good scene. I really like the kind of like sun setting kind of 6 o'clock 7 o'clock type of atmosphere they got going there. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna put it like up. Yeah, it's just it's good, but it's at the bottom of the good tier, I guess. I'm actually gonna move this one ahead of Padme and Anakin. I think that this is kind of I'm probably see they're gonna move. Their stuff's gonna move. Trust me. All right, this is the hello there, General Kenobi. This is the most meme thing in all of Star Wars, besides if you count this. But the scene itself is, besides the meme, is good. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna put it like right here. Don't hate on me. It's I'm giving it a good run for its meme, but it's the scene itself is just yeah, it's good. It's a good scene. I like it, but it's not great. I don't think, and it's definitely not the best. The best is the best. Um, we got Han Solo getting murdered by his son. This is a pretty. I think this is a pretty good scene. Um, I have a couple. I have a few little minor issues with it, just being a movie guy. I'm gonna put it here, and then I'll talk about it. I think it's a great scene. Um, the only thing is, it seemed a little bit forced how they went about it. Because which I don't blame them. I guess they knew Harrison Ford didn't want it on board any of the more movies, and he wanted to end the character. So um, I think it's great, but there's just a couple things wrong with it. So we'll put it at the bottom of the great. Okay, Order 66. That's that's we're getting up here. This the first entry to the top tier, the A tier. Um, to me, this is a great scene. It's one of the most heart wrenching word I keep using, but that is wow. That is a great scene. A great compilation of scenes of a bunch of Jedi getting gunned down, and um, I guess that kind of counts Anakin marching the temple and everything because I don't see that on here either. So, that's some good stuff. I mean, that's top tier for me. This is Kylo Ren and versus Finn and Rey in the forest. This is it's a good scene. There's a few problems with it. I don't think it's quite in the okay tier. I think I'd put it in the good tier. I'd probably put it like uh, here. There's a few issues with it. A lot of people have problems with it. I think it just fits right there, somewhat in the middle. Um, Han Solo and Leia. That's this is a good, but it's a pretty high good. I would say like right here, because that's the "I love you, I know," pretty dang iconic. You know, so um, yeah. All right, now this one, not a big fan of the scene. Not gonna lie. It just, this scene just like stopped the movie dead in its tracks. It's just like, what? I don't know. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I'm gonna put in okay for now. This might move down into the I can't watch because that was pretty cringy, even in the theater. So, this is the cave on Dagobah. This is a great scene. I say great, but I don't know if it'll go up in the great category. They're all great scenes, really, but except for this one. But this is one. I don't think it's better than uh, Kylo and Rey versus the Praetorian Guards. It's probably better. I think we'll put it like right there because I don't think it's. Yeah, I think that's about right. That's a pretty good scene because that's a pretty crucial point in the movie. It was never like my favorite. Like I liked it. It just wasn't like my favorite, you know. But it's a good scene. All right, this is probably one of the most iconic. Um, it's really kind of overblown because like it's not. I gotta take a little sippy. It's kind of overblown a little bit because it's not that all that great of a scene. It's just Han Solo talking to Greedo, and Han shoots first, you know, obviously, and and then he fries him, and that's really it, you know. To me, it's just good. I'm gonna put it like uh, I don't think it's better than Yoda versus Count Dooku. It's iconic, sure, but it's just not that great of a scene. I'd say like right. I'd say like right there. That's probably fine. Um, okay, this is up here. It's the most iconic thing in all of Star Wars. It goes in the best, and unfortunately, it probably overtakes Order 66. I don't personally, I like Order 66 personally more as a scene, but this is iconic. It's riding in on that iconicness. It's a trap. This is good. It's if this counts the battle itself, I'm gonna put this like right there because the battle itself is really good. All right, Canto Bite. Hmm. This one's tough because the scene itself is kind of visually pleasing. I like the look of it. I hate the plot though. The plot is stupid. Like this is probably the worst scene in all of these scenes. I think it just for that point you just got to put it right there. All right, this is Yoda lifting Luke's Red 5 X-wing out of the swamp so he can go back so he can go to Cloud City or whatever. Um, yeah, this is a good scene. It plays Yoda's theme and it's a great song. Um, I'm gonna do a little revamping quick. I think this actually can go up to be a great scene, and I think some of these scenes can probably get moved. I'm gonna move this down to okay. It's definitely better than this garbage. I'm gonna put that down there, um, and probably move this down to the okay. All right, just to kind of unclog this a little bit, but I'm gonna put this up in the good right there. It's somewhere around here for sure. I'm gonna put it like it's a pretty empowering scene. We'll put it like right there. Twin Suns. This is my favorite Star Wars song. Not really sure where I'd put it though, just based on the scene itself. I like the Twin Suns theme, but the scene itself, it's pretty empowering. I think I actually got to put it in the great because that's one of my favorite scenes just to watch. Um, Ray and Finn on Jakku. Eh, this is the whole that one's garbage thing. It's okay. It's just okay. All right, this is top tier. This is I don't know if I'm gonna put it over Order 66, but this is top tier in this. Notice the composition of this top tier. Um, this here is Luke and Leia shooting at some stormtroopers crossing the Death Star. It's okay. I mean, it's okay. It's good. Um, I guess it is just okay. It's probably like right there. It just doesn't really mean a whole lot. It's just not that important. This is Luke versus Vader. The fight was pretty underwhelming, not gonna lie. Um, I I think I think I'm gonna down. What's the word? I think I'm gonna. I don't know how to say the word, but I think I'm gonna surprise you guys a little bit and go with the. All right. It's not better than this scene. I don't. It's really just not better than that. This scene. Let's say like right there. It's one of the better good. Um, this is a great scene. I'm actually gonna move this up to the best. I'm gonna put this in the best as well because that's a great scene. This must be Anakin and Obi-Wan versus Count Dooku again in Episode 3. Good scene. Nothing wrong with it. It's better than this. Better than this. Better than that. Better than that. Better than that. Yeah, we'll put it like right there. All right. Not gonna lie. This is gonna be one where I'm gonna rank pretty high just based off my own opinion. This is a great lightsaber battle, and this whole thing from start to finish, when Yoda walks in to when he's running with his tail between his legs. That's great scene. Uh, I just don't know if it can go up in the best category. I would say like right here. Duel of Fates, man. I think it's the same thing. I think it's just like right behind, right there. So yeah, that's our. Oh, wow, I finished that faster than I thought I would. So our best scenes, we got Luke, I'm your father, Order 66, Rogue One, Vader, I have the high ground, and then ensuing Carnage, Force Ghosts with Hayden Christensen, better than the one with that other guy. Then we got some Mustafar, Yoda versus Palpatine, some other great stuff, Twin Sons, Han's death, stuff like that. The good. I think this is probably the right order. A lot of them in there. We got some Yoda here doing some. Oops, I messed that up. Yoda doing his thing. Rancor, Kylo, and Rey and Finn. The okay scenes, some of the less important scenes, and then some of the scenes. Ugh, not a big fan of those. Yeah. Um, this has been it. I mean, this is it pretty much. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to take make this tier thing yourself, you can head on over to tiermaker.com. Find this. It's iconic Star Wars moments. I'll make sure to link it in the description of the video. Yeah, hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, continue to watch videos, check out the podcast, all that. So everybody have a good night.